Welcome back to The Vocalist. Before we get to today's reaction, I have some exciting news to share. I have finally created a Patreon page. I know it took me way too long, but I really wanted to incorporate as many of your requests as possible. So in addition to building more community and connection, you will also see things like exclusive content, early access, live chats, and you'll be able to influence future videos. So if you're interested, please check it out, patreon.com/thevocalist. But today we are listening to BTS yet again. These gentlemen need no introduction, but many of you requested that I hear their cover of Fix You, and I love this song, so here we go.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want and not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse.
These guys, they're like kings when it comes to their mixed voice and their falsetto. It's just so smooth. Let's go back. This is such a beautiful intro, even with the lighting, just the production. Oh, I love it.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
Like, do you hear all of those different colors? Like, it's so beautiful. Like his control over his muscle tension and like his air pressure.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want and not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse.
I also love, because you have mentioned it in comments before, but also I've heard it, how V just has this like really rich baritone sound, and so even though he's singing in falsetto here, you can still hear the contrast between his voice and Jungkook's voice, and just the tiniest difference in color and timbre, and it's just, they all, I've said it before, their voices always just complement each other so well, and it's so nice to hear them do similar things stylistically, like in this song right now, but to hear those tiny little differences and nuances in their voices.
When the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse?
Oh, I love that choice. Oh man, I'm sorry, the last video I didn't feature the RM? Yes, so when RM and Jin were singing together, because again, Jin just has that beautiful, youthful, like, it's just such a lovely sound, but it's a little lighter, and I love how they paired him with RM to add a little bit of that bass, that depth, that richness, and it just created just the most beautiful harmony. And I love that this is still so very simple, very clean lines in the melodic line. Like, they're not doing a lot of like riffing or improv right now. Let me go back to that and get that transition back to when Jimin sings.
When the tears come streaming down your face, When you lose something you can't replace.
Oh, that is another really smart thing they just did, because Jin was obviously the featured soloist in that moment, and so RM wasn't singing the final S consonants. Listen really carefully, and it's just really smart because then you don't have to worry about timing with each other. Like, he's still providing that beautiful harmony, but it helps alleviate the pressure of like a perfect cutoff.
When the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace.
So to my ears, it doesn't sound like he's saying that final S consonant. If he is, I apologize that I'm missing it, but it sounds like he's not, which is, I think, is just very smart considering like the structure of this performance.
When you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite you home. And how we'll try to fix you. High up above, when time below, when you're torn in love, to let it go. But if you never try, you never know just what you want.
Oh, I love that. Oh man, I love that we're hearing everyone singing this. I want to go back to that duet. It's a very cool thing to hear RM duet with different singers. You guys will have to let me know if you like one pairing more than the other, like RM and Jungkook or RM and Jin. I don't know. It's just such a cool thing to hear, just the little differences.
High up above, when time below, when you're torn in love, to let it go. But if you never try, you never know just what you want. And I swear God, you home and ignite your phone. And I will try to fix you.
Oh, I can't get enough of these harmonies. So this last duet was J-Hope. What a beautiful voice. Like, I'm trying to remember if I don't think I've heard like that sound yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last time, I promise. This combo right here.
And I swear God, you home and ignite your phone.
What? Oh, it's a very calming voice. I guess I just, it's been too long since I've heard him last. I'm sorry, one more time. Woo! Okay.
And I swear God, you home and ignite your phone. And I will try to fix you. let me be there. Tears streaming down your face, but when you knew something you cannot replace. Tears streaming down your face, and tears streaming down your face. I promise you I will learn from all my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and life's work at your home. And ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Oh, wow. I was just like in a constant state of goosebumpiness throughout that whole thing. Wow. Okay. First and foremost, stunning performance. So captivating. But it was such a great lesson in voice pairings. And I think we take this for granted a lot in music in general, just because we often see the final product of any collaboration or duet or group. But you could hear like certain singers bring out certain attributes in other singers. And I'll never forget when I was in school and in choir, our director, even though it's like, okay, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, he would take each group and he would like seat us after hearing us sing next to multiple people, because he really wanted to make sure we blended well, or we created maybe a warmer sound or a brighter sound or whatever he was looking for in that moment. And man, this was a great example of that, basically. I have a favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I had a favorite. And at the end, when I heard V and J-Hope, like, there was something about that pairing that it resonated with me. So please let me know your favorites, like moments of this piece or like duets that you really enjoyed. It's almost like a safe or like a combination lock. You know, there's just so many different combinations when you have 7 individual vocalists. And I think it is so cool that we got to hear so many of them. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me. And hopefully I will see you next time.